challenge in terms of walking on my own. So that is my challenge if I may tell.
Okay, so you are not able to walk.
I can't walk, yes.
You use a wheelchair?
Yes, please.
Interesting.
Yes.
And you used to be at a toll booth, right?
Yes, Blakk.
Yes, and then your business came to an end. Your employment came to an end. You were laid off.
Yes.
Have you been brought back?
The toll has collapsed.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
The toll is no more, so...
Have you been paid some compensation?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
One day you just went to work and there was no work. You were told to go back.
Yes.
The minister had collapsed the work.
Yes, please.
I remember you also told me you are a Jehovah's Witness, right?
Yes.
Are you still one?
Still one.
You are still one of the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yes, I'm still one.
And the last time we spoke, you told me that you were married, right?
Yes, Blakk.
Do you have children now?
No, I still don't have children.
Now, Ameto was a carpenter, a mason. He was helping. Am I right?
You are right.
And then he climbed up a roof, and whatever it was, an electric cable touched him. And then he almost got electrocuted. He fell down to the ground, and that was the end. He is not able to walk. He can't walk. From that day till now, in fact, that electric cable did something to him. Did I represent you right? Is that correct?
Extremely right.
Wow.
Very, very right.
Okay. Okay. So how about the next man we have here? What story do you have for us? What's the challenge you also have? Your name is what?
Richard.
Richard. Oh,
yes.
good.
And I'm a person with albinism.
Albinism.
Yes, also a physical disability. But I have issues with vision.
Vision.
Yes. And then the sun. Yes.
So you can see me as I'm sitting here?
I can see you. I can see you because you are, I mean, your figure is huge. So
I will have a huge figure.
Yes.
And when you are in the sun, you can't see that much, right?
Yes, when I'm in the sun, the vision has become very blurry.
Wow. Is it from the family? Was your father an albino?
No, I inherited it. My father's side, mother's side have the genetics, so I inherited it. So I have uncles with albinism.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from the sight, you don't have any other problem?
No. Apart from the sight, the only problem I face is the sun.
The sun.
And aside that, that's all.
So in the sun, what happens?
So in the sun, naturally, persons with albinism lack melanin or have less melanin.
Yes.
And so the sun becomes a barrier to us that makes us move freely when we are not fully protected. And so that is the challenge. Aside that, that is the stigma and perception from society that make us feel uncomfortable. And so that is one of the challenge persons with albinism face. Yes, the sun is a very difficult situation. So most people are suffering from skin cancer because of the burns of the sun.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. So you are mostly indoors?
I work, but then I have to
protect yourself.
Yes, and I don't do work that which work on the sun. No. If I want to go out, maybe 4 thereabouts when the sun is down, or early in the morning, I do my runs and I'm done.
So your favorite time is the night?
Yes.
In the night, do you see clearly?
I see very well.
Interesting. Are you married?
No.
Okay. Are you hoping to get married soon?
Hopefully.
Okay. Is it that you are not ready for marriage yet?
Not really.
What's the problem?
I'm just trying to build myself. Because I feel it's a lot of responsibilities, and then before you venture into that, you need to be able to have a stand.
So basically, you're not ready yet. You're still taking your time.
Yes.
But you have ladies who come to you. You have girlfriends.
Oh, I have female friends.
Nice. Interesting. Yes. All right. So the third person is also here. He's wearing glasses. I want to believe that is also physically challenged vision, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. And what's your name?
Okay, so I'm Sylvester. Yes, please.
Sylvester.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, Sylvester.
Yeah.
Were you born with this visual impairment?
Okay, so yes, I was born with some visual impairments. Operation was done, but it's glaucoma, so hidden blindness. It definitely now it's gone off. Yeah.
It's gone off totally.
Yes. I can just perceive lights and shadows.
You can also see me.
No. I can't see you. I'll just perceive. I know that since you are speaking, I know that someone is sitting there.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
as to whether you are dark, huge, I mean, I can just use your voice to determine whether you are huge or not.
Okay.
In some small ways.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So what does your mind tell you? Am I tall? Am I short? Am I with a big stomach, flat stomach?
Okay, so from judging from your voice, you'll be a little bit stout.
Stout. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my skin color?
I think dark. I don't know.
Dark, because I'm Blakk Rasta, right? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, how do you navigate? How do you move around? Sylvester.
Okay, so moving around, mostly I do that with the assistance of people. Probably if, let's say, I'm in the house, or let's say I'm here, I start to work here, for instance, after some time, I'll be able to navigate without anybody's help. That is when I get to the office premises, because I mean, it will be a place that I'll be moving around for some time. Yes, but so constant, if you are somewhere constantly, you get to know that, okay, when you move like 4 or 5 steps, you turn left, that's a washroom. You move 4 or 5 steps, you turn right, maybe that's the producer's room. So it does the same way in the house and anywhere. That is, if you stay there long, you're able to. But if I'm going out, like going to a place for the first time, I need to go with someone.
Do you get support from the government?
Okay, so in terms of support, there is what we call the District Assembly Common Fund that it's let me say has been in existence for quite some time now to support persons with disabilities. So that is you need to apply for it, but mostly it's okay. So let's say if you want to enter into a business, it's not something that, let's say, will fully establish you, but maybe to find support you. Or if you also want to, you're a student and you want to go to school, normally the District Assembly Common Funds do some payments for you. Yeah.
Okay, so you get some money time after time.
So if you're a student, probably maybe on yearly basis.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe something to cushion you, to support, not to, let's say, fully pay the fees, but something to support, because it's not only one person that is feeding on that money.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now elections are coming, Ameto. I know you have some election messages for us, right?
Yes, I have. The time is very limited, but special students of University of Ghana are very eager to listen, and they are ready to hear some news from you. The thing is, we have some bursary and scholarship that they've been given to special students in all universities in Ghana. But this year, University of Ghana, the special needs students, their bursaries and scholarships are not being paid.
Wow.
So it makes we are even lucky that this time they've extended the resuming days. Like some of us, we can't afford to pay the school fees. And the executives, that is Mr. Foster, they've told us on several occasions that they've been to the secretary, the scholarship secretaries, to find out how far, but still they are not giving them any feedback. So they want us to let the public or the government know that if things are not put in place, they may see us on the street.
Wow.
Yes, because both parties are making a lot of promises for persons with disability, but it seems currently what we're supposed to get as persons with disability, we are not getting it. So we are pleading with them. If things are not done, you see that persons with disability, special needs students at the University of Ghana, they'll set on the road as soon as possible.
Are you all students of the University of Ghana? Not all of you. Okay. All right. So that is what you are saying, Ameto. It's interesting. Now, I know that you are Jehovah's Witness. Are you interested in the elections?
No.
Do you care who wins?
I don't care.
You don't care who wins the elections?
I don't care.
Because your faith doesn't believe in, doesn't subscribe to elections.
Not my faith per se, but all of them, when they come, I think it's all the same thing that they keep telling us. So anyone who wins and is going to favor the nation, we go for it. So I'm not interested in who wins or who doesn't win.
Okay, so we're about to go. If you have any final messages you want to share with us, let me start with my brother at the end there. Yes, please go ahead and tell us.
Okay, so thank you very much for the opportunity to give me once again. And let me see, beginning, we didn't really thank our cherished listeners who are making it to listen to us today. What we have to say from my end is we are entering into elections, yes, but one of the things that I plead with the government and then other companies to do for persons with disabilities is to grant them jobs. Persons with disabilities. So when you check the unemployment rate in the country, currently persons with disabilities rate is twice. More than twice of what the general unemployment rate in the country, which is very bad, extremely bad. So we plead. You see, persons with disability to live a very expensive life. As my brother said, let's say if he wants to move out, he doesn't have to be in a car that can take him to wherever he's going. He can, even if it's a walking distance, and the sun is up, he would then have to use a vehicle. So we plead because me as a visually impaired, a place that, let's say, you can just pass through one corner and get there. I just need to book a ride, and so being a visually impaired and person with disability is very expensive. So we plead with the government to give us sustainable jobs that can help us also compete in life, also live a very sustainable life. Thank you very much.
Are you able to read Braille?
Okay, so yes, I do some Braille reading, and then we also use the laptops, soft copies.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is how we are able to fit into the job market.
Okay.
So we plead that they should try it then as much as possible. Maybe have a quota. At least if a company or a government agency should say let's say 10% or even 5% of their employment is
must
going
to physically disabled people. Physically challenged people, right?
Yes, it's going to help. So you see a company that has about, let's say, 200 people. You just give 10, 20 slots to persons with disabilities. They can fit into some roles that you give them.
For
and
real.
They'll be able to deliver.
Thank you so much, my brother. Okay, how about you, my brother?
Okay, so once again, we'll say thank you for the opportunity. And so for me, as a person with albinism, I have 3 petty issues. One is traditional custom and beliefs that prevent persons with albinism from accessing certain communities in Ghana. And so I am looking forward for a party who will come up on that issue, and that party gets my votes. One is issue of health. When it comes to skin cancer treatment, it's very, very expensive. There are hospitals in Ghana that take dollars, and some take cedis. Recently, I visited one of my friends at the hospital, and he's paying about 7,000 to 10,000 for skin cancer surgery.
Ghana cedis.
Yes. Even the sunscreens that we use are sold in dollars. The smallest one is $48. And so these are all challenges that we are facing. And so for me, I've not seen enough from the political parties, and so I'm just looking at for the one who come out clearly on what they have for persons with disability, and that person gets my vote. Aside that, 27th December, maybe I might be in my room, pressing my phone or sleeping.
You won't come out and vote.
No.
They must say something about people living with albinism.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ameto, final words in just about 1 minute.
More fire. We thank you very much, as usual, as you've been giving us the chance to make it. So my last message goes to everybody. We are preaching inclusive empowerment. Persons with disability have so much ability in them. They can equally fit into all places that any other person is doing. Just that some of the things are making it possible for us to be disabled. Persons with disability, they are not disabled, but barriers are making them disabled.
Okay.
So they should make things accessible to everybody living in this country.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. Trust me. We'll see you again.
Luca Production.